Continuing education, it's Mark and Rebecca here with week 1. We learned a career changing whip. That's what we learned today. Or as Mark put it, catch of the day.
Inspired by Patrick.
Long John Silver's.
Long John Silver's.
All right, so this move is a leader's right to follower's left connection. And we are thinking of it as a left side pass. So if we had this handhold with a left side pass, we'd go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So leading our left side pass, but way less footwork for the leaders. So you lead on the 1, still diagonally back on 1. On count 2, though, you're actually going to step a little bit more towards your follower and less in place. And on count 2, we build some compression. So there's a nice automatic effect if we don't change our arms that we end up getting closer together, which builds compression. From here, the leaders start to rotate and pivot their spine, their hips, their shoulders, and the followers do the same to mirror. And we're sitting over our right foot. So the further I reach back, the further back I can get from my partner. From there, we want to go upright, finding a neutral split weight for the leader. Stance, followers are just kind of getting up off of the right leg. And then the leaders change weight, releasing the follower's hand, catching the hip. And now we're settling again into a stretch position. And then from here, we finish with a rotation free spin at the end, where the leaders change weight, and then collect their feet, and then triple at the end. Without stops. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, and 10. All right, so what are some things that the leaders need to be watching out for?
The first part is the modification, making sure that we take our left side pass step for the beginning, but then going towards our follower a small amount so that we can build that compression, making sure that we are rotating our body to initiate this movement. It's not about moving the arm, it's about rotating the body, and that will naturally cause the follower to rotate. Another thing I'm thinking about a little bit is not setting my right heel down as we're doing this, because that will make it harder to turn like this. I want to keep my heel off the ground so that it's easier for my leg to pivot and it doesn't place as much strain on my ankle or my knee. Settling back, another thing I'm also trying to think about is I don't want to be leaning back or leaning forward and sticking out my butt. I want my body to be as vertical as possible as I'm going down.
And then the last part is that he doesn't send his hand out, because then I can't really match the stretch. So we're keeping the hand pretty much where it was from the beginning of the dance. This distance, right? If it's like 3 feet or 2 feet, I'm over exaggerating, it's still the same distance. We just moved our own bodies away from this hand. That's what makes it longer and extended. But the hand itself, if we bring our bodies upright again, is still in the exact same distance.
Yep.
Anything else?
You can be as lazy as you want with the rest of the footwork, just making sure that you're on your right foot for your anchor at the end, 9 and 10. Do a triple if you are set up for that, or if not, just walk it out.
We talked about for the followers coming here that you can raise this arm, right? So from here you can raise the arm, bring it down, and then when you rotate to close the arms around your chest line, so you want to keep them up here, not so much. You can close them down here as well, but I like optimize the fact that I can keep a buffer against my guy. So I'm not trying to hurt them, but I just want to make sure that they know to stay out of my way as I pound them through space. No, I'm just joking.
The other thing that's really for everyone is the more you stretch this stuff out and continue each movement into the next, the more you will feel the momentum of it, and the more it will be natural for the followers to want to keep rotating over their left shoulder throughout the whole course of movement.
There is a buildup of transipical force that will pull you as a follower through the pattern. So that's our career changing whip. Thanks, guys.